dance choreographer from Russia. And one of the male dancers, a principal, important, known, accomplished dancer, for some reason you can't stand. And this particular day, through the anxiety of preparing for the ballet, you really give it to him in front of the whole company.
Andre, am I wasting my time?
That's great.
Are we all wasting our time?
That's great.
Because someone isn't giving it 1,000%, as always. I like acting because I like being in a movie. I like acting because I like being part of a story that other people are going to see and they're going to like it. So they're going to like the music, the costume I'm wearing, a look that happens. It's all part of one experience.
How did you get Rushmore? How did it happen?
This casting director comes up to me, you seem like you'd be great for this. Wes Anderson's directing this film, and I had seen Bottle Rocket, and I really loved it. And she said, would you consider auditioning? I said, I'm not an actor. And she said, well, you know, maybe this could be great. It would be a surprise to you. Maybe you are. I said, trust me, I'm not. I'm a drummer, and I really appreciate it. It'll be embarrassing for me, and it'll be a waste of your time. And she said, well, why don't we send you the script, and you really should audition. I gave her my phone number and my address, and when I came back from San Francisco on Monday, there was the script of Rushmore. It was the first script I'd ever read in my life. And for someone who was struggling to fit in, it was the ultimate script to read because it really was, oh my God, this really resonates with me on some kind of on a deeper level. This character, this movie, the humor, the drama, everything about this just syncs up with me. I called them up. I said, hi, I read the script. I'm supposed to come in. And they said, yes, we have you 3 o'clock on Friday. I said, great. What do I wear? They said, whatever makes you feel comfortable. I said, okay. And I knew I was never going to feel comfortable. I got in full garb as my character. I wore khaki pants, a blazer, a button-up shirt. I even made a patch with my friend. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to suck in the audition, but I'm going to be, they're going to remember me. They're going to remember me as the kid who dressed up.
Okay, here you go. You're a college freshman. You're a little insecure about yourself, and you're about to go on a date, and you're looking in the mirror at the last minute to make sure that everything looks okay and never feeling that it does. That's great. That's great. That's great. That was a great idea. Uh-huh. 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 And
I went to this audition. Sure enough, I walk in there, and everybody in the room is dressed up like me. So there goes that. And I sat in a room surrounded with a bunch of other kid actors and their moms, and I didn't have my mom, and they all have spiky hair, and they're all just like assholes. And I remember meeting Wes Anderson. He was only 27. I thought, man, this guy is like not intimidating. This is great. This guy could be my friend. I felt totally relaxed, and I might have even like loosened my tie. And eventually he said, do you want to read? And I said to him, maybe not, because this has gone so well, and I'd rather not end on an awful note, because you're a great person. Can we just leave it at this? Can I have a great memory of this audition? But anyway, I read, and it went well. And then I got called back 3 more times, and I ended up getting the part. And each time there were less and less assholes in the room with me.
you're 5 years old, and you're really a mischievous little boy.
Yes.
And you take your pet rat, your 7-year-old sister is terrified of,
Yes.
and you put it in her underwear drawer.
Yeah.
And you close the drawer, and you wait for your sister Your sister discovers the rat, and her first reaction. She then knows it's you.
Yeah.
And she comes after you. Adam is in his room. He closed the door. He's standing behind his door.
Yeah.
He can hear everything.
Adam?
That's great. That's great.
Adam? Where are you?
That's great. Have you had to develop a role? The role came to you because the story was great, the director was great, everything about what you thought the movie was going to be great, but the character himself was, "Oy, how do I do this?"
I did a movie called Shop Girl, and it was with Steve Martin and Claire Danes. Some people bring out a creative side of you. There are just people naturally you can get with. There's chemistry, and things come out. Claire Danes and Ann Tucker, who directed the film, were those types of people. There was just, when, like, you know, I could be driving there just feeling like an idiot, just brain dead, and you get there and you get out of the car, you're like, hey, you do anything to do? Like, they just, something about them brought out a lot of ideas for that character.
You're a sophomore in high school,
Yeah.
and you're flirting with a senior cheerleader.
Okay.
You don't know that you don't have a chance, but
Okay.
you are giving it your best shot.
My friends and I are gonna go down to the arcade if you wanna come.
That's great. That's great.
Maybe you wanna come. I don't know. Maybe you wanna come. I would like to keep working. I would like to just continue to work with writers and directors who I think are, you know, great people that you want to go away with and make a movie with. Everyone's trying to find their place and where they're going to land. It's like musical chairs, but it's cinematic chairs. And I'm just trying to get a chair.
You're a hotshot young studio head
Yes.
coming out of Power Lunch in Santa Monica, seeing a young kid in a beat-up Suzuki Samurai back up into your Lamborghini.
Okay. I'll call you right back. No.
Do you have a go-to person? Is there somebody you can pick up the phone and say, could you help me with something?
Yeah, I would say that it would be either Wes Anderson or my mother. When I had gotten the script for Rushmore, I showed it to my mom and she read it. And she said, I'll be right back. And she went out to Blockbuster and she had The Graduate, Dog Day Afternoon, and Harold and Maude. I had never seen any of these movies. These movies, I watched them and it was like a meridian point being opened, a channel being opened in my body. It was like, I mean, I literally felt warmth and this incredible feeling. It was, I remember thinking to myself, this is the first time that a movie has made me feel the way music did. And at that moment they became, I realized, oh, I don't know if I'll be a musician. I don't know if I could get this part in Rushmore and become an actor. What I do know is I've got to try to stay as close to this feeling as possible.